Hello everyone, welcome to the first Creator Showcase. If I haven't had a chance to meet with you, my name's Niki Horin and I'm the Publishing Director of Bonnier Publishing Australia, on the children's imprint, 5 Mile. So thanks for joining us today on the Creator Showcase. And if you're here right now, it's because you're interested in what we've got coming on our brands program. Just click through, and this is the brand showcase. And here are some of our brands. So to that end, you've all got a Creator Showcase catalogue on your seats, and that will give you an overview of our publishing for the year and some of our key highlight titles. And of course, talk to your sales reps and sales managers, and by all means, talk to me at the drinks at the end of the day, and we can tell you more. So brands are the cornerstone of 5 Mile's children's publishing, and they have been for years. In Australia, in recent times, licensed book publishing has become increasingly competitive, and I think in Australia you could probably mark that point when it really intensified, and it was when the mid-market was decimated by the closure of Borders and A&R. And this left publishers without a traditional mass market offering, and so they looked to licensing. Today, it's pretty safe to say that every major publishing house in the country has at least a few people in their team working on licensing. But for 5 Mile, it's always been part of the business and the heart of the business, and more importantly, part of our publishing activity. And as far back as 13 years ago, during my first stint at 5 Mile, I just came back last year, I was making books for the hottest brands of the day. I don't know if any of you remember High Five or Lizzie McGuire. Dr. Seuss is still around, Shrek 2 with DreamWorks, and even Mark 1 of the Wiggles, and the very first My Little Pony books that 5 Mile created. Over the years, this tradition of making and selling licensed books at 5 Mile has continued, and in the last year, we've looked at all different parts of our business really closely. And while we've been going through a time of transition at Bonnier, one of the things that has remained the centre of our list, and that's licensing. And we demonstrate our commitment and passion for brands today in a number of ways. So it's investment in our brands team. So we've got specialised licensed bookmakers that work in-house making books for the ANZ market, as well as marketers and sales teams servicing that market. Also, just through the number of titles per year. So last year we published 99 licensed books, and this year we'll publish 148. And also just through our drive for innovation. So we really care about the books that we make, and we've been actively seeking great new formats. So far we've got 13 new formats on the 2017 program for licensing. And importantly, we consider where our licensing is published amongst our non-licensed books. Licensing is so important to us that when Tash and myself came back to 5 Mile, it was the first thing that we really focused on, because we knew that it had previously been such an important part of the business and really wanted to revitalise that. The publishing at 5 Mile today is spurred by a belief in books, not in brand slapping, and that it really just takes one great book in childhood to awaken a long life love of reading. And we strive to make that book, and that might be on our kids list, or it might be on our licensed brands list. And on our licensed brands list, it's through partnering with licensors that have brands that have great characters that kids adore, and also contents that parents can trust. It's an incredible way to bring books into family homes and to spark that reading bug in children. Whether it be a Wiggles Lifts the Flat book or an Octonauts sticker book, children interact with books from a young age, and they don't only learn motor skills, which they could learn from toys, they also learn to form a relationship with books and through the act of reading. It's for this reason that we have a clear ambition for our licensed list and to deliver the best content. We're looking for great characters, for rich worlds, for universes that we can extend. In order to partner with the best brands, we've been working to partner with the best licensors, and our strategy is to maintain our stable of everyday favourite brands and to grow it by acquiring new rights for licenses, and doing that also with the support of our sister companies, Bonnier Publishing and Bonnier Books Worldwide. And we're not afraid to say that we'll work to aggressively acquire the big licenses and take over the evergreens from our competitors. So how are we going to do that? By pairing 5 Mile's passion for bookmaking with the best formats and the best brands. And today we're lucky enough to have some of our licensing agents and licensors to talk about some of those brands. So I'd like to introduce you to Ryan from Haven Licensing, and he's going to talk about some of our new acquisitions, the Powerpuff Girls, Octonauts, Miraculous, and Ben 10. Thanks.